Hello and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. A beautiful morning again here in Agaris as the boat is pretty much ready to go. If we fly over there right now, we can see the entire bow of it. Ooh, beautifully done. Everything inside is all built up. All of the floaties are together. The only thing remaining is the atmospheric thrusters back here. There's some of them are made, not all of them. And as soon as this, the stern here is finished, we can leave. We can get going. But there's still a few upgrades I want to do to this boat before we leave. This episode, we're going to be going into the boat, and especially into this open area here. We're going to be trying to get as much production capacity as possible crammed into this boat, hopefully without overloading its weight limit. And then, hopefully, we'll get all of the space, essentially. I know that there's a couple things, like the oil refinery are just a little too big, but I want to get the rest of it. I want to get the synthetics. I want to get the refineries. Like, guaranteed is the basic stuff. The refineries, the assemblers, the stamps, the extruders, the wire drawers. Then the benefit, like the extra special stuff, will be the synthetics and the I'll make munitions, and then there'll be like the microelectronics factory and stuff like that there. Gotta get all that in. Then also in the cabin here, we need to, probably along this wall or that wall, we need to pipe in a whole bunch of the daily needs. We need to get an entire setup here making algae so that I can create tofu and stay alive. As this boat is going to be my survival boat for the next several episodes. Because this thing has to survive traveling all the way to the other side of the planet, as well as all the time it takes for me to reestablish a base at the new location. Which might take me a while, but I will have all of my industry set up here. I just need to supplement it with power and resources, which will be mining rigs, mining wells, and various ships that I need to build. The other thing that happened recently is there was an update to Industrial Overhaul. There's new blocks. Very big, very, very big wind turbine, and it's clipping through the ground, which is kind of funny. But we're going to go take a look at those blocks for about, I don't know, 10 minutes, and then get back to working on the boat. The next episode, we launch. Episode after that, we'll probably be establishing our base. It's good. I got plans for the next little while here. So, teleport our character over here to take a look at this little setup that I made. So this is, the update is 1.6 going green. We got new blocks and features. So the big one here, obviously, we got the large wind turbine. Massive blades and beefed up gearbox allows for a maximum output of 10 megawatts. The higher the output, however, comes with high space requirements. You can see how tall it is, you know, like how big the blades are, and this isn't high enough off the voxel to get max power. You need to go higher than this. This is only like 80%. So, yeah. This is only getting like 8 megawatts or something. The one over there is only giving me about like 4. But it's better than the 300 something kilowatts that was coming out of one of the mini wind turbines, for sure. After that, we have a full spectrum solar panels. High-tech panels capable of absorbing electromagnetic energy at any wavelength produce significantly increased power output, which is awesome. If we take a look, the full spectrum do 700 kilowatts, and you may think, wait a second. I remember when he built the solar tower, and he was so excited about the fact that a solar panel gave 1 megawatt. Well, now they only give 250 kilowatts, which is really sad. Oh, damn. So you need a heck of a lot more solar power now. That solar tower, instead of giving me 24 megawatts, is now giving me 6. That's pain. But thankfully, the wind turbine there should compensate for some of that power loss. Should. In terms of what you need to build these things, the full spectrum requires advanced computers, so gold. It also requires a full spectrum solar panel, which I don't think I can make. So I think it's an advanced assembler, which is a tech level above where I'm at right now. So this is pretty late game in terms of getting a full spectrum online. The wind turbine, though, is gold and aluminum. Once you've found gold and bauxite, you can make large wind turbines. And I mean, if they're 10 megawatts each, like, damn. I mean, especially with the power lines mod, you can just like plunk one over here and then power line it over. You don't have to have it attached to your base. And that way you can just sort of daisy chain them out along the coast and just have a giant wind farm, each producing you 10 megawatts. Beautiful. Next up is a solar concentrator, which is this thing, which is like one of those parabolic mirrors that go into water in this pipe. And I believe this thing here is a mount that you can essentially rotate just like a rotor. So I think this thing, if I'm not mistaken, will work kind of like a solar panel. And you point it towards the sun, and instead of producing power, this produces steam. So the description for it is it uses focused sunlight to produce steam. Can be connected directly to a steam network or placed on a concentrator mount to allow angling for optimum output. So a little bit of free steam. This just takes glass-based computers and such. So low-tier materials. This is, again, just low-tier materials. So you can get this online really early for some super early steam production. And then the last one of the new power stuff is geothermal, which is this. So you have a geothermal wellhead, and you can see it's got these well bits at the bottom. Along with the wellhead, you have some pipes and the well tip, which is actually upside down. Though these pipes here would connect the other way around, so that this thing would be in the ground. And the well tip, when placed in the ground, let's see, read the description. Place a geothermal well tip far enough underground, and it will collect heat based on its depth. Connect the well tip to a well head with a geothermal pipe, and the well head will convert the heat into steam. Well heads have a minimum depth, and placing wells too close together reduces their efficiency. So if we look at the geothermal, this button here, you have a minimum depth of 150 meters underground. Like, damn, that's deep. And then an optimal well separation of 250 meters. Efficiency will fall off linearly if other wells are within this distance, and produces 7.5 steam per second per 100 meters of depth below 150. So 7.5 per 100 meters makes me want to think that it's like, is that 7.5 at 150 and then 15 at 250? I think that's how it is. So I guess you could conceivably make a drill ship and then drill down like a kilometer and get some good I just need to grab some water. Get some good steam out of there, and I mean, that's free steam. That's kind of nice. So, I don't know. I haven't really gotten into steam, so I don't know how good this is. But hey, free steam. And the last bit here is an aluminum armor block. It's lighter, but it's less durable than light armor. So we can take a look here. It's got a weight of 250 kilos, an integrity of 1,500 points. And we look at a normal block, it's double the weight, 500 kilos, with almost double. Instead of 1.5, it's 2.5. So you're not getting as much integrity for weight. Like, if you're just looking at weight, this is actually more integrity per unit of weight, which is kind of nice. And I'm thinking the aluminum block would have a great use for, say, particular boats or planes where you don't really want to go into combat, so you don't really need integrity. And if I'm going to fly a plane really high and just fly away from all the baddies, then I don't really need to have the... Like, if I can cut my structure weight in half, that's nice. So I think I'm going to be using aluminum blocks for some of my future planes and future boats, because that looks pretty good. But that is the new update to Industrial Overhaul. Other changes and fixes are added sulfur veins to all planets and moons, fixed economy contracts not appearing, allowed I/O components, ores, and ingots to appear in contract items, remodeled heavy and gravitonic drills to no longer have side compare ports. Ooh. I guess that is the heavy drills and stuff. I haven't used that. I've been using this large impact drill, so it doesn't affect me. He tweaked wind turbine and solar power outputs, which we've seen with the lowering of the power I'm getting from my tower, and reduced collision shapes of some blocks to conform to new sort of keen limits of the collision is slightly less than the actual visual of the block. But yeah, that's the new update to Industrial Overhaul. We're just gonna get rid of that little platform there because it was all cheated in. And then let's go work on the boat. The last episode of needing to work on the boat. Then we're out of here. So, I should have some good stuff on me. I do. Excellent. We should be able to go right into the boat and start thinking about what we need. Okay. So, I not put on my headset. There we go. Monsieur Boat. We have tons of space. And I think the first thing to do will be the basics. Get rid of all of this. We'll go into our production. And we'll start from the ground up. We 100% need a smelter and a refinery. We 100% need a fabricator as well as a assembler. I don't need to make them industrial assemblers like I have in there. That was just for fun on the base. But just a normal assembler. Which actually doesn't come up from this. I have a survival kit upstairs. I just need a normal assembler. And I'm thinking I want to mirror the world here. What would be a good spot? Because fabricators can only go with one port. They're the most annoying to place. Unless I have a spot where, I mean, like, I don't know, in the corner here where I just plunk them up like that. Then everything else has to come from somewhere else to get their conveyor access. Or I just do them on the sides right here. There's this spot right here. This looks delicious. So we'll put basic assembler and then spin around basic assembler. Give me those steel plates. I'm gonna need them to lay all this out. And 3 more. 1 more. Got him. Hey! I missed it. Oh well. So that gives me 2 basic assemblers. Off of that, I can go to regular assemblers. 1. I can also do more stuff up there. Especially if I do pass-through stuff. Like, a lot of the wire drawer, excluder, and stuff like that have stuff on each side. So they're perfect for putting in these lines that I have. I just cut those 2 out, slap this in the position, and then bam, extruder right there. But I shouldn't need to cut that yet, as long as I just put these along the outside here. So if I go assembler, assembler, like that, that should be most of my assembling stuff done. My refineries, they are going to be big and they're going to be heavy. And I may want upgrades. Do I? Do I care enough for upgrades? Because I could put refinery on its side. I can also just stand it up. I actually have enough room in here to have a standing refinery, which is pretty dope. But if I do that, I can't pipe anything into it through the floor, like below it, right? If I place that there, no, it's going to reach all the way down to the ground. So I need to pipe it in from its side, which shouldn't actually be that hard. If I have a junction on that side, I just have something here that matches into it. Yeah, I can do that. Let's go down the line here. I'm going to put wire drawer, then extruder, and we'll copy that on the other side. We'll have that extruder and the wire drawer. What is the other one that we need? Wire drawer, extruder, a pair of munitions probably. Get this in here. Munitions factory. They're all just passing stuff to each other as they go down. And then refinery. Oh, I kind of don't like the fact that it's 2 blocks. It makes me sad. I kind of wish I could have a 3-wide refinery so it would fit nicely in the middle here. Gah. Oh well. Ooh, I could just do the refinery on its back? No, that looks horrible. I want to be able to walk down here, though, if I need to. I'd like to be able to, at least. I could refinery like so. Leave room for upgrades. Refineries are so difficult. We 100% need to find spots for smelters, though. These are easier. They're smaller. But they only have pass-throughs on the side there, and I can't really put them, like, here, because then it cuts the conveyor axis going down this way. So I think something like... We need a corner to stick it in. Like this. Because if I put smelters like that, it plugs in there, and then it just doesn't care about the rest of it. I can get conveyor access from that side. So just like, boom, boom, for smelters. I mean, that works. And I could realistically just have a single refinery. Even an industrial one if I want to. And just have space on the back of it for, So can I get out of here on the industrial refinery? If I place that... Oh, it doesn't show me the blueprint when I place it. I don't think it gets me all the way out if I walk out on it. Let me place that for a second. I don't want you to build it, though. It's okay. You don't have hardly any materials for it right now. I can't walk out here unless I put, like, a, another thing. So I'll move this down the refinery. Click, like that. Maybe click, click. And then I can do the conveyor to plug into it right here. So then it plugs into it, and then I have a route to come up through here, and we're getting shot at. What is going on? Oh, Sir Pigeon. Hey, we're getting shot to shit. That's great. Oh, that's alright. Lost a couple blocks. We have build and repair to patch things up. There's an assert out there somewhere. Okay. Then if this thing can come up to here, we can add some stairs that can go up to a catwalk that goes across here. And everything can be pretty and wonderful and happy. I need construction components, which I probably have absolutely zero access to at the moment. Yep. That should be fabricators. Fabricators. I have more fabricators now, right? You build me construction components. Components. Fabricator. There we go. Heck yes. Get this new processing into production here. That particular assembler. Not making anything. It could make stuff. Benefit the base. Alright. So that is going to come up. All right, there is no upgrade modules. I keep forgetting that I literally no upgrades. God damn it. Oh, there's already some stuff in here. It's offside. It's lopsided. I can't handle it. Build and repair. I'll pick that up in a moment. I'm so sad. Why do refineries have to be such weird shapes? They make me sad. That's all I can say. Is I'm very sad with refineries in my life. I guess I just put 2 refineries over here and like put them back to back or something like that. And then run some conveyor in between them and just call it good. Something like that. I don't care anymore. I've given up. Given up caring. No, I don't want the second one. Silly mouse double clicking. I want a junction in there. Thank you. Okay. There. 2 big refineries. So, to cap off, we have the fabricators. We have the wire drawers. We have the extruders. We have the munitions. We have the assemblers. And the smelters. We don't need this. Beyond that, we're going to need microelectronics, 100%. We don't... We need ceramics, because we need glass. We should have synthetics. So synthetics, ceramics. We don't need cement, right off the bat. And we need... plate stamps. And I think with that, we're pretty much there. And I believe, I think we do 2 plate stamps. Yeah, these things are 3 wide. Oh, they fit nicely in these holes. Oh, this is great. Oh, we actually should have kept the little thing there. I wonder, it doesn't pass through on the back though. It passes through on the sides. If I do it like, I can get a plate stamp here, and it passes through to the sides, and then I do like another plate stamp, and then I do like a little loop of conveyors to each side of it, which is kind of silly, but doable. Because this thing is big. This is big boy. For sure. Yeah, it's tall. Okay, we'll do it there and there, and do a silly little doink for it. So that'll get those two connected to each other. Let's mirror it on the other side, because why not? There's the plate stamp hole. And it'll be actually nice to get these things online if we can get the plate stamps prioritized, because holy damn, we have run out of plates in every type, in every form. Okay. Microelectronics. If I want 2 of those, I could just do 2 microelectronics in like here. 1 micro there, 1 micro there, attached into the back of the assemblers. I can even make it so I'll cut this off, put another junction there, and I can put another smeltery. So I have 4 smelters. So that gives me my microelectronics, and realistically, if there's something in there I can fit in, like another 2er, I can do it. Yeah, like the smelters. Perfection. Oh, actually I could fit in like multiple more smelters in that area, because this has a pass-through right here, right? So I could put a smelter on the edge of that, like this, and I could also have a smelter like that coming off of the pipe up there. So I could go smelter, and that would work. So you have like 6 smelters on this thing if we really want to process some ores quickly. Damn. I might be overbuilding this, but I don't care. And then we just need to... We have stuff to place. We have steel plate, right? Yes, we have a few more left. So I need to cut this off. Put a conveyor junction there. And cut this off. Put a conveyor junction there. Perfection. Running out of power. That's okay. This is not going to be a very easily accessible area, but that I don't really care. It is the bowels of the ship. It does not need to be easily accessible. It just needs to function. Alright. So now all we need is our synthetics and our ceramics. And hopefully we can fit 2 of each of those, because that would be very nice. And what do they need? They need steel plate to get started. So I should grab... Oh god, this is the... I can walk across here because these are the plate stamps. I just didn't realize. Grab a few more plates here, so I have enough to experiment with and place conveyors. Perfect. And after the 2 big refineries, we can go into synthetics. Now, this is starting to get to big boy territory. Like, it fits this way, but also it wouldn't have any pass-throughs. So I can do it this way. Synthetic, synthetic. And then I literally have no space for the ceramics. And ceramics won't fit this way. It fits this way. But I can just basically do... there's only one input to this thing, right? No, it's got to pass through. How tall are you? You are 3 tall, so you're not going to fit in the sides here. That's alright. We're going to just do ceramics. And then synthetics. We're not getting... Oh, I could pull this up one, couldn't I? And then that walkway, does it walkway across, basically? Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I can do that. So if I take these, and I think I'm going to put a plunk of block here. Just so I have something for it to place on. What? Do you not fit there? This is... Oh, here we go. Synthetics. It's going to have a walkway all the way across. Go Synthetics Factory. Damn. Nice. I believe it needs this block, though, right? Yes. I learned that the fun way. Go away, impalers. You assert will never learn. It's part of the reason why I want to leave here. I want to get to a place where I can get more bullets easier. Okay. I want the walkway, but I can always just build walkways right over the thing as well. I don't think it's like super necessity for me to do that. Let's just plunk them down. Just get them, man. Get them done. Alright. We've got Synthetics Factory and Ceramics Furnace. We're just going to get one of each because they're giant. And then for each one, we're going to need to run connectors into it. And I believe for each one, they were... I gotta go take a look on both of them. I think they were centered for both of their inputs on the side. No! Synthetics is on one edge. And the ceramics... Ceramics is centered. Okay, that's fine. So Ceramics Furnace, you are here. Junction, and then curve tube. And then this is going to be here. And the junction and curve tube. So that is the ceramics furnace all plugged in. No, wait. That is the, yeah, ceramics. And then the synthetics. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta go check its ghost here again. Synthetics has the big tank. The opposite end of the big tank is where its port is. So, big tank with the tower. The tower is beside the port. Okay. So, its port is... I'm unable to get in there. God damn. Let me in. Its port is right here. It's also right here, but we don't have access to that. And... I mean, these are connected up, but I feel like I should put something in here as well. Oh, maybe some H2O2s. I don't have any of those yet. Yeah, let's put an H2O2 in here. Before we, you know, seal it and leave it. Because the H2O2 I can position such that that is sideways into there, and it is wonderful. Excellent. And then from the H2O2, I can just run the thing. Just go straight and curve. Hey! Straight curve? Yeah, straight curve. Straight curve. That, I think, is right. We'll see if it's right. After this all gets built up. Okay, so that should all be connected. And then on this side, I want to sneak in that, see if I can get access from this side. No. Can I place the block in there? Just barely? Yes, I can. Excellent. See the block where I want to put it. Put it in. Oh, God. Kill the drone already. Damn turrets. Oh, there we go. Assert headquarters. That's what's attacking me. What? What do you got over here? Oh, it's right beside my silicon mine. And it is a base. Goddamn. Well, I mean, we got most of everything we need in here. We're not going to get any purifiers or crushers. We got our fabricators and our assemblers. We got the microelectronics. We got wire drawers. We got extruders. We got munitions. We haven't touched advanced because we don't want to go there yet. We don't need the stuff. We don't have the materials to make them yet. So good. We have a survival kit upstairs. We have many smelters, so we can really push through basic materials really quick. And we have a couple refineries for our high-end materials. We're good, I think. Beyond oil production, a chemical refinery. I don't think we need these right now, at least to set up our base again. So, we're done. We have got all the production we need onto this boat. Hopefully this boat is not going to exceed its floaty capacity, or I'm going to have to add more floaties. It'll be a very interesting, I'm going to slice this off from the base and hope it floats kind of moment. Well, I mean, that is pretty much it. This boat will be ready to go by the next day. We've got all of the industry we could ever want planned out in its depths, and it is all being built as we speak. This is definitely an interesting jigsaw puzzle to get it all in here, and there's some more space for other stuff. Like if I want to add some more, say, H2O2 gens, I could use this output right here to put another set of 3 or even more. I could just H2O2 gen all the way around here. We do have the collector on the bottom to get those ice for those gens to work. We got all of our wire drawing, our extruding, our... what is this? This is extruder. This is munitions, right. Just hasn't started running, so the bullets are over here. But yeah. I think this boat's going to be a pretty good boat. Is going to be essentially a mobile factory, and we will christen it with a beautiful name in the next episode. And I believe I'm going to have to build myself a little mining drone so I can go get materials and bring it back to this for processing. But that, along with am I going to make another episode before the next... No, probably not, because I'll be busy. So, it looks like Warfare 2 is coming out this Thursday. Or at least that's when they have their stream scheduled for. And I bet they're going to do the thing where they're just like, and it's out! Go get it! Sort of thing. So, my bet is Warfare 2 is going to come out before I make my next episode. In that case, mods will probably be broken. So I should probably make another episode before it comes out, so I have a buffer episode in the bank to allow mods time to catch up. Yeah, because who knows what it's going to break, whether or not mods will break, and whether or not I'll keep these weapon mods in. Weapon Core definitely has to leave, because they're having like vanilla mechanics, which are Weapon Core. So that goes, in which case the Weapon Core versions of stuff have to go, in which case the normal versions come back in, maybe, if Warfare 2 gives us all of the weapons I need to actually just do what I'm doing here normally without needing mods, then maybe I'll just go vanilla when it comes to weapons. I don't know. I'll see if I can make another episode just to make sure I have material in the tank, and otherwise I'll have my Warfare update overview video as soon as it's out, and then we'll go into all of the new weapons with like a weapon testing video at some point. But we're about ready to leave the base. In the next episode, we're christening the ship, giving it a name, and then driving, sailing our way all around the island, all across the oceans, and going past the desert, all the way over to, I believe it is, from this island we go... Where is it? It is the archipelago, wherever it is. Here. This is where we're going. Right here. This field is our eventual new home. And our next episode is our journey to this wondrous place. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. And good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.